Historically, this water, the lakes, the rivers, and the streams are our grandmothers, our mothers' blood veins. They flow. And we were given that responsibility to love it, to care for it, to respect it, to nurture it. If we did our part, they would do their part. My name is Robert Van Zyl. I'm the tribal chairman of the Sokaogon Chippewa tribe here in Mole Lake, Wisconsin. It's a close-knit community where family could still talk with family.
It's rare to find a place that everyone genuinely cares about each other. There's not a lot of development on the reservation, and that's for a reason. We don't want to compromise our home and natural resources. Our home is a lot of water and trees and just natural.
We have a lot of riparian wetlands along the streams, along Swamp Creek, and of course, Rice Lake is the literal and figurative heart of the reservation. This was the largest wild rice bed I've ever seen in my life. The beauty you can't overstate.
Rice Lake is a very significant part of our identity because Manoomin, which is wild rice, often referred to as the food that grows on water, and is a part of our migration story. The food that grows on water is a place that our ancestors told us our Ojibwe people to find, and that's gonna be our home. We are very much responsible to take care of it.
There was a lot of concern about a large sulfide mine. Sulfide, air and water creates sulfuric acid and the metals and pollution that goes along with that. So if you were to change that water chemistry, or if you were to change the level of water, the amount of water, the volume, impact to rice would be so profound that the actual plants would not grow as robust. So they looked sickly, ill, smaller. And so this also showed that if you were gonna pollute Swamp Creek with these metals, you're also gonna harm downstream, which is Rice Lake, and eventually the Wolf River.
So in the 90s, they proposed a mine here. The Crandon Mine, it's 2/3 of a mile directly east of here. That's how close we are to this place.
There was a lot of concern about one of the largest in the Americas being built here. 550 acres of disturbance, a 350-acre tailings basin. And you have to understand that this area is connected to the groundwater. It's an unconfined aquifer, so if you were to impact the groundwater, you impact a lot of these water table lakes.
Then everything downstream, the wetlands and all of the little critters and the things that live in the water, they're all going to be affected. We were scared. What would happen to the Manoomin? Because what happens to Manoomin is going to end up happening to us. And so in order to take care of the whole water and ecosystem, our former chairman, he went to Washington, D.C. He found out there that tribes can apply for their own treatment as a state and develop their own water quality standards. He just directed the staff like, I learned this out there and I want it done. We were the first tribe east of the Mississippi to do this, but as soon as US EPA granted us the TES for our water quality standards, the state of Wisconsin sued US EPA immediately. But if we didn't fight and fight and fight with everything we had to protect it, what would become of us?
We will not give up the water.
It was about protecting our way of life, first and foremost.
What would it be like? What would it be like for this tribe? Would we exist? We had more support with non-native people than we thought we did. Midwest Treaty Network, Save the Wolf River Alliance, and Sierra Club.
Afternoon, I'm Lee Thomas.
It was around like the 5-year mark that US EPA was like, we don't know if we're going to win this. This is costing EPA a lot of money to defend this case. And we had to talk to them and convince them that don't give up on us, because if you don't continue to fight for us, we're not sure what's going to happen to us. That was a very difficult trip out there, because are you going to say the right thing? Are you going to convince them? Because everybody back home is counting on you. There's a lot of weight on your shoulders. Just thinking about it kind of takes me back to that place and how difficult it was. But yet you draw strength from that as well. We put our tobacco down and hoping that our words are good enough. And, I'm very proud to say that we all that went out there did a good job, because it went all the way to the Supreme Court and our tribe won.
We fought the mining company for a number of years, a long time. But through all of that, we were able to stick together and be able to endure what had happened.
The Mushkegowgamung ZB district. It's a traditional cultural property area that includes Rice Lake, Swamp Creek, and area lakes and wetland areas.
Wetlands, they have various uses, cultural, medicinal.
This is an area where our people hunt, fish, trap, pick berries, pick medicines.
And then, of course, there's Manoomin. So in order to take care of Manoomin, you have to take care of the whole water and ecosystem that revolves around it.
Being within the community and working in the natural resources realm and working on wild rice, I rarely see more strength and passion for a specific habitat or plant. So I know that whatever challenges we face, there will be people to meet them, and that's what makes me optimistic.
We are the chief stewards of this part of the country. When the Creator gave it to us, it wasn't coincidental. It happened for a reason. We have to prep and prepare for the next generation. So what we do now affects them in the future.
I love that, just knowing going to work every day, that I'm doing something that will protect my home for my people, my kids and my grandkids, and just all the other people in my community. And so that makes me feel good.